Hello, friends.
Hello.
I apologize. For our tardiness. It's my fault. And there's a kid.
Hello, what? People all over Earth?
People of Earth.
People of Earth.
Where are you of?
Disciples at the Earth.
You guys ready?
Yeah, Essentials made me change. I used to type in the morning for on all the social media things. Good morning to the disciples of the Mount and our guests. And then Essentials made me say a disciple of the Mount means that's what your focus is, the Mount. So I had to change it to the disciples at the Mount because we're disciples of Christ at the Mount.
Amen.
And so it's that English language arts. Oh, Jesus.
Cinches.
Now you're reading comments.
Go away. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us for today's Midday Motivation with all of these children in the background. It's the Friday edition. Missed you guys yesterday, but glad you joined us today. Go ahead and put a boom in the comment feed if you're determined to have a productive Friday. All right. He meant to put Lady D.
I'm Lady F. It's okay. Lady Freeman.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. We're in the book of Job. Job is not being he's not being afflicted by God. He's being afflicted by Satan. He's dealing with boils all over his body, from the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. Yes, that was Job. That was JoJo.
That was Job.
Or J.O. There's a guy on my team named Job. That's one. Not Job. Job is the book we're talking about. That was JoJo in his soccer jersey, one of his soccer jerseys. His friends are telling him all kind of stuff. I was going to say craziness, but all kind of stuff. Just saying what people say. Oh, maybe this is happening because of this. And maybe it's happening because of that. Maybe it's happening because of that. That's really what's going on. All right. And so now Job has said, I'm trusting God. I'm going to trust in God because I know I haven't done anything wrong. I know I am doing what the Lord wants me to do. Then Zophar tells him, look, he says, let me tell you about wicked people. I ain't talking about you per se.
Wicked people.
But just in the space in which all four of us are in, let me tell you about wicked people.
I figured this sermon would be appropriate.
Right now, just in this area. All right. And so Job is going to respond in chapter 21. And Job responds in kind. So just like Zophar didn't say, Job, you're a wicked man, but says, this is what wicked people deal with. Job responds in kind. So then Job answered and said, listen carefully to my speech. I want to put my finger right there. Listen carefully to my speech and let this be your consolation. Bear with me that I may speak. And after I have spoken, keep mocking. See, he's responding in kind. A word, it's like that. I got you. After I say what I'm going to say, keep mocking. As for me, is my complaint against man? And if it were, why should I not be impatient? If I was complaining against y'all,
Jackie is funny to me. Jackie, you are funny.
I ain't talking. You said I ain't talking about you.
I'm talking about your neighbor.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your neighbor.
Jackie's is on point.
Oh, I
ain't
know.
talking about you.
I know.
Talking about your neighbor.
I'm saying what I say. I want y'all to think that's what I be saying. Why should I not be impatient? All right. So I'm talking. I ain't talking about y'all. My complaint ain't against y'all. And if my complaint was against y'all, Should not be patient, or why should I not be impatient? I'm ready for this to be over, because I know this ain't with y'all. This has nothing to do with you or the wicked people in which you speak of so far. Look at me and be astonished. Put your hand over your mouth. Look at me and be astonished. Put your hand over your mouth. What'd you say?
Shut yourself up.
Huh? Be completely quiet. Completely quiet. Just. Even when I remember, I am terrified, and trembling takes hold of my flesh. Why do the wicked live and become old? Yes, become mighty in power. Their descendants are established with them in their sight, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear. Neither is the rod of God upon them. Their bulls breed without failure. Their calves without miscarriage. The cows have calves. They continue to reproduce. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They sing to the tambourine and harp and rejoice in the sound of the flute. They spend their days in wealth and in what?
We both scratched at the same time.
Oh, it's a marriage itch. They spend their days in wealth, and in a moment go down to the grave. Yes, they say to God, depart from us, for we do not desire the knowledge of your ways. Who is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what profit do we have if we pray to him? Indeed, their prosperity is not in their hand. The counsel of the wicked is far from me. Job is I want to go back up to here. He says, why do the wicked live and become old? Now, he's saying to Zophar, you just said the wicked have terrible lives and things are horrible and all of this. But here's what I want to tell you. The wicked, they prosper. The wicked, even the wicked have great things going on. Even the wicked, things are well, etc., etc. He says, so how can you insinuate, Zophar, that I'm wicked? Okay. And oh, by the way, if I was wicked, I would be prospering. He said, because not all the wicked just deal with bad things. There are wicked individuals that sing and dance, their children rejoice, and everybody, they have a good old time.
Good. God bless you.
Thank you. It's not cool. All right. Y'all know everybody.
Don't do that.
Every time somebody call for something, they be like, everybody look at you funny. He says, verse 17, how often is the lamp of the wicked put out? How often does their destruction come upon them? The sorrows God distributes in his anger. They are like straw before the wind and like chaff that a storm carries away. They say, God lays up one's iniquity for his children. Let him, God, recompense him, the man, that he, the man, may know it. So let God do all the stuff he's doing so that we may know what's going on. Watch this. Let his eyes see his destruction, and let him drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what does he care about? For what does he care about his household after him when the number of his months is cut in half? Is he going to care about the children and all of that and all the different things when he's gone? You can't. You're not going to be in that regard. If they're wicked and they don't know God, they, in the sense, of course, we know, looking in the Gospel of Luke, we see the rich man and Lazarus, the account, and the rich man is down in Hades, and he's saying to Lazarus, hey, go dip your finger in the water and cool my tongue. He's like, nah, well, I can't do that. He said, well, at least go tell my brothers, don't come here. Like, well, if they had Moses and the prophets and the others, and they ain't listening to them, what makes you think they're going to listen to a dead man that's going to come and tell them? He said, when we gone, it's going to be like, There's nothing we can do about our children, our wives, your husbands, parents, except friends, etc. There's nothing we can do when your months or your days are cut in half or cut off, or when you are gone. Verse 22. Can anyone teach? Yeah. Verse 22. Can anyone teach God knowledge? Can anyone teach God knowledge? Since he judges those on high. Does anybody have more power than God? No. One dies in his full strength, being wholly at ease and secure. His pails are full of milk, and the marrow of his bones is moist. Another man dies in the bitterness of his soul, never having eaten with pleasure. They lay down alike in the dust, and worms cover them. Look, I know your thoughts. Yeah, it's 27. Look, I know your thoughts and the schemes with which you would wrong me. For you say, where is the house of the prince? And where is the tent, the dwelling place of the wicked? Have you not asked those who travel the road? Have you? And do you not know their signs? For the wicked are reserved for the day of doom. They shall be brought out of the day of wrath. Who condemns his way to his face? And who repays him for what he has done? Yet he shall be brought to the grave, and a vigil kept over the tomb. The clods of the valley shall be sweet to him. Shall be sweet to him. Everyone shall follow him, as countless have gone before him. How then can you comfort me? Watch this. How then can you comfort me with empty words? Since falsehood, remains in your answers. You don't know, Zophar, what you are talking about. The wicked are going to have good day. The wicked are going to see good. The wicked are going to see bad. The wicked are going to die just as well as the righteous. But the things that you're saying to me are foolishness.
Truth.
That's not right. It ain't truth. It's not even true it's not truth, and it's not true of me. Number one, I'm not wicked. Number two, all the wicked don't always deal with rough realities. The wicked deal with wonderful situations sometimes, or what seemingly they may feel like to be a wonderful situation. I used to always, all of us, well, I don't say all of us, a lot of people look at the guy or the gal that's the drug dealer or whatever, and they got the cars and the money and whatever, all these different things. And we say, and we as kids would say, growing up in my neighborhood, we as kids would say, man, that's it. Dude is 21 and he got it. I'm gonna date myself and say this. He got a money green Nissan Maxima with some
two
rims.
beepers.
Yeah, with two beepers, a neon beeper and a black one. He got gold, he got a gold tooth maybe or whatever. And we would look there and say, he got money. He geared up every time you see him. And we all know he's doing something illegal, but we see what we believe to be prosperity. And we all know what he's doing illegally is wickedness, right? What he's selling is killing someone. And I'm speaking from my context. The gentleman I'm talking about, it's the person I'm talking about is a guy. That's what I'm saying. Yes, ladies have done this too or whatever. But we all saw him and was like, yo, that's what we aspired to want, to be, to have. All the while he's wicked. He's doing wickedness. I have no idea where he is to this day.
Still in a green Nissan.
He might be. He might be in a green jumpsuit. I don't know. He might be in prison. I have no idea.
He might be delivered.
He may be delivered. But that's what we looked at. And so Job is saying to him, look, you can't sit here and say everybody that's wicked is only dealing with rough realities. I'm telling you, y'all want to tell me what you've seen? Let me tell you what I've seen. I've seen wicked people and people in wickedness prosper like the righteous would want to prosper, and the righteous are not prospering. The righteous don't feel like they're prospering because they don't have the stuff and the things and the acumen and all these other things that's going on. They feel like, man, I ought to do what he doing or she doing. I'll be blessed. Look, the blessings of the Lord maketh us rich and adds no sorrow. And so when Zophar talks about this wicked man and who he's looking at, he's insinuating is the wicked guy, because that's what they've been saying. Job's saying to him, nah, bro, it's not even like that. It's not like that at all. And what you are saying to me is foolishness. So you can't counsel me with foolishness. You ever had somebody try to counsel you with foolishness?
Absolutely.
What did you say? That's what you said?
Yep.
You spoke with your eyes?
Okay.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Well, people, they just talk themselves right into foolish holes.
Cover your own mouth with your own hand. What verse is that? That's a beautiful verse.
Like 1 or 2.
Nah, 2.
5. Look at me and be astonished. Put your hand over your mouth.
So the word is Job 21:5. So instead of telling somebody shut up, say Job 21:5. They're going to say, what? Go look it up. Job 21:5. Or if you can't say it, just write it down on a piece of paper. Job 21:5. Make that your social media post. Job 21:5. Somebody say something stupid. Job 21:5. That'll be, man, do you know? That's a shirt. That's a t-shirt. Okay, we're out of time. We're over time because we were late. We're going to go. We'll be back this evening at 5 p.m. for Fellowship Fun Fridays. We're going to have some fun. Dean is helping the kid with schoolwork. That's
what we do.
Yeah. Even though we say, don't come over here while we're on social media.
I ain't even upset if you come to me with schoolwork based on history. I'll take that.
They usually come with us and say, with a piece
holding
of paper
up a piece
say,
of paper.
Can I have a snack?
Can we have a snack? Can we watch TV?
No, you can't watch TV.
No, you just woke up.
Do some schoolwork.
Go book.
Hey. All right, we're gonna go. Thanks a lot for watching. We appreciate you. We'll be back at 5 o'clock for Fellowship Fun Fridays. Make sure you share this if you didn't share this with anybody. You never know who it might be a blessing to and for. Job 21:5.
Is this our Saturday communion?
No.
Yes.
No, that's today.
Oh, that's Sunday. Sorry. 31st.
I'm like, no.
My bad.
So anyway,
I got stuff all messed up.
Next Saturday, the 31st, we'll be picking up communion.
I got a whole week of stuff messed up.
Preston, what's up, coach?
Jesus.
Preston James. Y'all show Preston James some love. He's one of our coaches. He's the president of our organization, football organization. We need your help. If you can help us out with anything, let us know. We can really use your help in all kind of different areas to help make the organization 100% better. All right. So we could use your help. If you can be on the board, if you can help us make some connections or network or whatever, help us out. We'll be glad. We'll be glad if you did that for us. Appreciate it. Helping young men and women become the men and women they should be in society. So that's what we're about. All right. And we play a little football on the way. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Again, we'll be back at 5 o'clock. Remember this, we love you.
And you can't do a thing about it.
All right.